name is Jenna, but you guys can call me Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the start of another weekend vlog. Hello, welcome. I am here. It is much later than I intended to start this vlog at, but that's all right. It's Friday, officially the end of the work week. So happy to be here. Also, you'll notice I have half a gallery wall up because I was putting it up last night and ran out of command strips. So I have to go to the store tomorrow, pick up some command strips and some nails or push pins, one or the other, for a few of the frames, because a few of the frames don't have the surface on the back that I can put command strips on. It's like soft velvet, or it's like meant to be hung like the glass one I have. Anyways, that's up. But this weekend, what am I going to be getting up to? Whole lot of just chilling. Tomorrow I have my friend's birthday to go to, birthday and housewarming, which will be exciting. Then Sunday I think Mom wants to bake, so I'll probably be going over there to bake at some point during the day. And other than that, I'm gonna be putting that up, getting this mess off my floor. It'll be great. I also need to wrap the presents that are under this tree, because next weekend is Friendsmas, which is when all my friends are coming over, which is going to be great. I'm so excited about it. But anyways, so first and foremost, what am I going to be reading? I guess that's not first and foremost, but like most importantly, what am I going to be reading this weekend? That's a great question. Well, I'm still not done Half Sick of Shadows, but I am... This is going to be a terrible angle, but this is just going to have to work. I am 200 pages into it now, so I'm about there, and I'm going to keep kind of plucking my way through it as I go. But this is not a book that I want to like consume at top speed. I want to really sink my teeth into this because I'm loving it so much. So we're going to kind of continue reading this as we go. But you guys know what time it is. It is time for the rolling of the dice. The 20 books that I want to read in December situation. So I'm gonna get a D20 and we're gonna do a roll. Which D20 should I use? I'm gonna use this green one for today. All right. Let's take a look at this list. All right, so the list we got here, all 20. I went over in more detail when I was filming my like December plans video, but the 4 books that you guys ended up voting on the most were Blood Trials, The Sword of Kaigen, Redwall, and Genesis of Misery. So they have been added to this list, which is awesome. All right, we got our D20. Let's roll it and see what I'm gonna read first. Number 7. Oh my god, Phoebe, you guessed correctly. The very first roll of December is 7. I'm gonna be reading The Binding, which is right here on my shelves. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Okay, book number 1. All right, so alongside my read of I'm Sick of Shadows, gosh, I just pulled my chargers and everything out of the way from my computers. We're gonna be reading The Binding by Bridget Collins. My computer is not in the right direction right now. I had to go to work today. Today's been a day. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get my December reading underway. I'm actually gonna try and read some of The Binding tonight because I'm kind of in the mood to read right now. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go set up on the couch and I'm gonna start reading The Binding. I'm so excited about this. So this book, if you guys are curious, is absolutely stunning. 1, 2. So this book is about Emmett Farmer, who is working in the fields when a letter arrives summoning him to begin an apprenticeship. He will work for a bookbinder, a vocation that arouses fear, superstition, and prejudice, but one neither he nor his parents can afford to refuse. Beautiful. So I'm gonna unwrap it. Oh my god, this book is absolutely stunning. What a good start. Okay, we're gonna start reading this. Amazing! I don't even know if I'm gonna annotate. Should I annotate this as I read? I probably should. I think I have a pen over there. I think I might have a pen over there. Book number 1 has been chosen. We're gonna do The Binding by Bridget Collins. The dice have spoken. All right, my friends, let's dive in. And let's start this weekend off. Hello friends, it is now a fair bit later And I am on page 283 of The Binding by Bridget Collins. This book has utterly swept me away. For the first little bit, I just wasn't really into it. But then, like, cause it just, I don't know what it is about. Like, maybe it was the prose or maybe it was just something about the tone of the story that wasn't grabbing me. But then we get to this point and it's like, I want to tell you guys that if you are interested in reading this book, go in blind. But be aware of homophobia. Be aware of homophobia. As where I'm at, she rampant. Going in blind and like not having reread the synopsis at any point in a long time. I think even when I like got the book from Phoebe, I didn't look at the synopsis. I just like had read the first little chunk of it about bookbinding. And so I thought, you know, bookbinding, totally normal. In this world, bookbinding is not just what we think bookbinding is. It's something else. And don't look it up, like read it and find out as our main character Emmett finds out what it is, because it was driving me crazy not knowing what it was and like what like what the essence of it was. And so I just had to keep reading, and then by the time I found out, I was like hooked on the story and the tone and like the beautiful story of it. And now I'm in part 2 of this story and it is breaking me apart. Because I know, because part 1 you have Emmett who gets the apprenticeship at the bookbinding situation, and then part 2 is flashback, if you will, and it is hurting me physically because I know where Emmett is at the end of part 1, and seeing him in the flashback with this person, it hurts. And like the whole time I was reading this part, I was like, is it gay? Is it gay? And then I'm listening to the audiobook as well, so I got up to like clean my kitchen, and there was this one part where it was like confirmed gay because they kissed each other, and I like threw my towel and I was like, gay! I got so excited and I like ran to my book and I picked it up to annotate it because I was so excited that it was officially gay. I didn't know this was queer. I didn't know this was queer going in, and I'm so excited that it is. It just makes books so much better, but this is gonna hurt me. This is gonna physically hurt me. I am now that far through. I have a little chunk left. There is 438 pages total, and there are I'm on page 283, so I have over 100 pages left, but I will definitely finish this tomorrow. Oh my god. Oh, this is so delightful, but it's also so heartbreaking and brutal. I will warn you as well for triggering warnings of sexual assault and rape and death and abuse, familial abuse, and as I said, homophobia. It's a lot. It's set in like Victorian England era, but in like an alternate universe one because of the bookbinding. And there's like that little bit of magic in it, which I have yet to see occur. No, I have seen it occur, but it's just, it's something good. It's stirring my soul, this one. And it took a little while to get it going, but it's going, and I'm enjoying it a lot. Anyways, I am going to definitely wrap this tomorrow, but what a good start. And I've like really devoured it. I didn't realize how far I was going to get today, but it helps having the audiobook. The audiobook is good. The narrator at the beginning is very, well, I guess, but like now I'm used to him, but like at the beginning I was like, this man is very monotone and deadpan. I also apologize for the state of my hair. It was up in a bun for most of the evening, so it's all weird now. Anyways, I need to go to bed because I have my lesson in the morning and a full day ahead of me because I have my friend's party tomorrow night to go to, which is exciting. It's a housewarming. She wanted us to wear like a Christmas sweater, and I don't know if I own one that fits. So I might have to look at that. And if I don't, it's fine. I'll just wear my fleece that I was wearing earlier because that's like kind of Christmassy. It's got like deer on it. And I'll probably end up wearing that anyways because it's comfy. That's tomorrow night. Other than that, most of the day I'm just going to be reading. I don't think I'm going to have a live stream tomorrow because I just don't have the energy to write anymore. So I have to wrap up my nano vlog tomorrow as well. So I'm going to do that. Anyways, my friends, I will chat with you tomorrow. Hello, my lovely friends. Happy Saturday! Oh, I like having this view so much better than a blank wall. Oh, I can't wait till it's all done. Look, I even have Phoebe's art on the wall. I'm obsessed. Anyways, speaking of Phoebe, I finished the binding just like 10 minutes ago. and it was good. I will also add to the trigger warning list that I was creating yesterday and add suicide onto that and violence against animals. Because that scene took me a hot second to get through. I've like stopped breathing during that scene. So, you know, if you don't want to see that, maybe don't read this. Maybe don't. Would have liked that warning beforehand. But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. It's deep and delicious, and it was very well written. It was just so like desperately sad for most part, and I feel like there's something missing from it, but I can't put my finger on it. Like it was just like, it was good. This was good. What a read. Wow, what a read. Definitely fall winter vibes for sure, my friends. Definitely gives that vibe off, or, you know, has that vibe. Anyways, okay, so this is done now. We're gonna put it back in its dust jacket. And guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna roll again. And I will put this through cop pile probably on Monday or maybe tomorrow, depending when I decide to put it through cop pile. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of sleep on it for a bit. But as I was reading, I kind of was thinking, like, what does this book remind me of what else I've read? And it has the tone and the prose style of like Hamnet and The 13th Tale by Dan Sutterfield, Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell. It's got that same tone to it, and I don't know whether it's just a lush literary fiction vibe tone to it, because it's definitely what it is. I don't even think I would consider this fantasy at this point. Like, it probably shouldn't be on my fantasy shelves where I had it originally, but the one little blurb on the front just says spellbinding, and yeah, that's definitely it. I wish there was more magic, and I wish it wasn't so brutal. I wish it wasn't so brutal towards women. That would be nice. But it was queer, and there was a lot of really sweet moments, and I liked the aspect of what bookbinding does in this. I still don't want to spoil it for you guys, because if you want to read this, you got to go in blind, because having that like pull to know what the bookbinding is in this was what made me keep reading this. Like, I needed to know. And then I actually got attached to like the story and was really into it and wanted to know like all of the things. But anyways, we're gonna roll again and we're gonna pick another book. Got the list. I've crossed off the binding and I've added a little ratings column that I'm gonna fill in as I slowly read these, of course. But all right, let's roll and see what I end up reading next. 9. All right, 9. Let's look at this list. Oh, it's one of the ones that you guys voted on. The Blood Trials. Ooh. Exciting. Okay, where did I put it? Oh no. Oh, it's right here. I couldn't remember if I put it in YA or regular fantasy. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, so this is a sci-fi fantasy, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I've heard it's really great, so we're gonna get to it. We're gonna listen to it, and it's gonna be great and grand and amazing. And I have the audiobook as well. That's why I said listen to it. Okay, so I have lunch. Ooh, I'm going to have lunch. That's what I meant to say. And then I'm gonna start reading. So let's do it. Number 9. Ooh, that hair. Hello, friends. Happy Sunday. Hi, hello. Yes, I'm wearing the same thing as yesterday. This fleece is just my favorite thing in the whole wide world. Hello, friends. It is officially Sunday. I am off to my parents' place to go bake with my mom because she wants to do some Christmas baking. So that's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go help her do a little bit of Christmas baking. She's already done a little bit of it, which is nice, but what are we gonna be doing today? We're gonna be doing some sort of bar thing that she found that she wants to do, and then this like cluster thing that we used to do when I was a kid all the time. That's like super easy. It's literally just like chips and chocolate. Like, it's really good. Deceptively good, I'm not gonna lie, but that's what I'm gonna be doing today. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for today. I'm gonna head out and go join mom with that, but I wanted to pop in and say hey. Last night was so fun, so lovely. Yeah, it's always really lovely hanging out with my friends. And it was really nice to see my friends' place for the first time because they moved in September and we haven't had a chance to go over there yet, but it was lovely. It was a really good time. And then got home late, of course, but now I'm here ready to go. And it's really nice out today, so like we're going through a random heat wave, which is, you know, interesting to say when it's winter and I live in Canada, but it's like 0 degrees out right now, which is making everything melty and gross, but that's what things are doing. Oh, I wanted to heat up my coffee. Yeah, I also wanted to pop in because yesterday I ended up getting to, I don't know, about that far into the blood trials by Annie Davenport. I was listening to the audiobook as I was making my soup yesterday, and so far it's good. It's reminding me a lot of Blood Scion by, I think it's Deborah Filai, or Fillet. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name. It's reminding me a lot of that, which is interesting because I thought this was an adult book, and I think it is an adult book, but it reads a little bit more YA. So I think it would be a good, like, crossover, and I think why it reads like YA is because it's first person. I think that's the only, hi, you're gonna just see my microwave door for a second. The only reason why it feels like YA is because it is first person, which is an interesting development. I'm not gonna lie. Development into my brain, first person feels like YA, which is so strange. But yeah, it's okay so far. I have very little opinions on it, so we're just gonna keep going and keep reading it. It's a fairly chunky book. I don't know what page I'm on. Let me check. It's a fairly chunky book. It's like well over 400 pages. I'm on page 131, so that's good. But yeah, I'll continue reading it later. Yeah, it's 450 some odd pages. This cover is also delightful. It's like, I don't know, it feels like textured. Not like a normal hardcover. I like it. Anyways, that's the update. So I'm gonna stop this before my microwave beeps like a freaking maniac. Oh, I missed it. My microwave is atrocious. It's really big, and it beeps like that forever. Annoying. That's the update for today. I'll catch up with you guys a little later when I've got more things to talk about. Sally! Sally! Friends, it is now a little bit later, a lot later. It's almost 10 at night. And I'm home. I'm back. Had a baking day, did all the things, came home at about 5:36, ate dinner, did all that good stuff. And then I wrapped some gifts and I finished my gallery wall. Look at her. You will notice the cross-stitch circle has not been filled, and that's because I don't have the cross-stitch ready. It is currently just this. So I need to do that. But the thing is, I also finish my Christmas presents for my parents that I'm making. I've ordered more yarn for my mom's pillowcases because I do not have enough to do 2. So I've ordered more yarn for that, so that hopefully will be here this week, so then I can finish that this weekend next. But I need to finish those crafts before I start another craft. That's gonna take up a lot of time. So that's the plan. I actually got up to get the crochet stuff. Oh, and I put those up too. These frames here that have been sitting there for literally like 9 months at this point. Yes, it's been a year and my gallery wall is finally up. And now I wanna kinda, after Christmas I think, I'm gonna go around and find like more art to just include in different places. Like, I'll show you, sorry, it's very dry. I need to bring this with me. So I have my shelves in my room there, and I can't really put anything on this long wall here because it is very tight when I go by it. So I don't know if I'll add anything in there, but what I do want to do is I want to find something for here, and I want to find something for here eventually on either side of my TV. And I'm also thinking, I have a print in mind from IKEA for this wall in my kitchen, and it actually comes in a 2-pack. So if I do that, then I will put like either one on top of the other or one and then another one like here or something, or I'll use it somewhere else in my apartment. Maybe I'll put that on on that wall or something. But yeah, it actually feels like a place now. It feels lived in now. And there's more room. I did organize this slightly differently, especially over there and on the ends here, than I had it originally, because I ended up spacing it out a little bit too much as I was actually hanging it up. And so it kind of ran out of room. But yeah, this is the wall. Let me give you a close-up. The wall. I like that you can see the reflection of Gavin in the frame. I'm watching his new video. But okay, so from here we have, you know, art and photos of my friends and all sorts of good stuff. So we have Bella, of course. This art here are actually like individual cards. They are a bunch of cards I got off of Etsy that someone prints because they look like Polaroids, and they are all Evermore songs because those are my favorite songs ever. And I had to put Cowboy Like Me and Ivy in this for sure because those are my 2 favorites. It was on a push pin. But then I added these 2 as well because I thought I love these songs and it also kind of goes picture wise. So that's what I did in that frame, just for funsies. And yeah, a lot of just like, my friend Tessa did this one. I bought this one online, and then online as well. And this is from HomeSense, more pictures of friends. That's Phoebe's who did that. My friend did this poem a long time ago, and it's for me, like she did the poem for me. Let me go over here, which is exciting. It is a poem about me, so that's exciting. That's why it's on my wall. We have more pictures of friends. It's an old picture of Mom and me, my old friend from high school, Dad and me. And then this is a postcard from Critical Role that I really liked. Again, Grad Me. This I also bought online as an art print because it looked like me from an alternate life. Like, why? I freaked out when I saw it. I was like, that's mine. More pictures, and art. This one and that one are from Talia Stanton, I do believe her shop is called. She's from Australia, and I really enjoy her art. I originally only saw this one online and was like, this is mine. I am forever gonna, this is my soul. I need that. And then when I went to go buy it, it wasn't in the store anymore, but this one was. So I was like, okay, well, I'll get this one and just keep my eye out for that one. And then it eventually came back and I picked it up immediately because I needed it. But yeah, this is the gallery wall. And those have been there forever, but they're actually hung now, so it looks a lot better. I actually have a little bit of space now that I can do stuff on my mantle, which is great. And my mom gave me these old stockings that we used to use as when I was a kid, because she bought new ones that go with our house better, because, you know, design. And so I got these because they go with my tree because of the red theme, which is great because now it's more decoration. Yeah, got all those presents wrapped and ready to go. It's been a productive Sunday, truly has. I haven't read anything else of the blood trials, but I might later. Not entirely sure. I'm not gonna say no, But I am for sure gonna just kind of sit and watch some content. I might put on Dungeons and Dragons instead of YouTube in a bit, and I'm gonna keep crocheting and working on the crafts that I have because I need to actually get them done for Christmas. I do have my dad's scarf that is nearly done. I've been kind of humming and hawing about the size of it because I know my mom said that he wanted something that was more short because my dad is almost as tall as me, so I use myself as the... Oh no, don't undo the stitches. Oh, balls, I undid a stitch. God damn. Okay, that's fine. I'll just fix that in a second. But he wanted a scarf that instead of like being an actual scarf, he could wear like under a jacket and just kind of do this with. So I think I'm gonna add like maybe an inch more and finish it there. I think that'll be good because that's, he wanted to be able to kind of do this with it underneath jackets and stuff. So yeah, I think I'm gonna add a little bit more and then leave it at that. But yeah, and then I have the beginning of a pillowcase for my mother. Great things all around. Yes, I'm so happy with this. I'm so happy with this. And now when I actually talk to you guys when I'm sitting on my couch, I have that in the background and not just an empty wall. So nice. Gosh, it's only taken me a year. I've been in this place for just over a year now, and I finally got art on my walls. That's what I'm gonna kind of do for the rest of the evening. I'm just gonna kind of tinker away. My place feels warmer now. It feels more full because there's more like visually, which is nice. So I like it. It doesn't feel as empty. What I'm gonna do with that section of the wall, which is technically my dining room, I am not sure, but I do have thoughts. And the thoughts include potentially getting a slightly skinnier console table sort of thing and putting my record player on it, because I have a record player that's currently staying at my parents' because I don't have room for it here. But I would love to have something on that wall and then do that thing where like I get those little IKEA shelves and then put records on the wall as art. I think that would be kind of cool to do there. And then it kind of doesn't, it's just like a stretch of nothing, and then it'll feel like more, because I want more. I want my place to feel like more, and more lived in and loved, and having lots of pictures of my friends as is evidenced here. I'm now rambling, so that's been my day. No reading, but maybe I'll get some done later. Who knows? But right now it's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna sit here, watch some content, and crochet. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good, not a day, good evening. But yes, all right, my friends, I'll catch up with you a little later. Hello, my lovely friends. Happy Monday. I just got home from work. I got home from work like an hour earlier than I usually do, because unfortunately my last student was sick today, so, well, fortunately for me, unfortunate for him. I got to come home early, so, but I thought I'd pop in and officially close out this vlog. What a weekend we've had, my friends. I rolled my first of the D20 picks my reads in December. I don't know what I'm calling it. It's something. And ended up picking The Binding by Bridget Collins. This, I still haven't ran it through compile yet. I'm behind on my stuff, behind on my life, but next vlog, you'll be updated on that because I'll put it in my bullet journal when I do. And I also started The Blood Trials by Andy Davenport, which I'm hopefully going to read at some point this week. I also still have Half Sick of Shadows underway and my Cozy Fantasy vlog that's probably not going to go up in December because I'm just not feeling like Cozy Fantasy at the moment. That's okay. I want to read all the December books instead. Now I'm here. I'm home. Everything is great. Everything is grand. But yes, my friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me this weekend. It's been a lovely, lovely time. And what other highlights have we got? Wrapped my gifts, put up my gallery wall. Gosh, what a productive weekend. Did some baking with Mom, read a book. Incredible. And it was like over 500 pages. The book read too, because it was like 430 of The Binding and then another 130 of The Blood Trials. So look at me go, reading so many pages, trying to get my life back on track. But anyways, my friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will catch you in another video very soon. Make sure to like and subscribe so you know when I upload. Hit that little bell icon too, because that'll actually alert you when I upload. I'm gonna stop rambling. Stay kind and keep on reading. Good night.